Yo, what's up, guys? My name is GLOCO, and welcome to an unexpected GLOCOpinion episode. Unexpected because I never really thought of making another GLOCOpinion for this year, but apparently the recent issue with Yeng Constantino's recent vlog warrants my opinion because it involves the medical profession, the poor state of the medical healthcare system here in the Philippines, and the rising frequency of doctor shaming that's been happening around in social media. So since I'm a nursing graduate, I just can't help but give my opinion on this. Now, before I say my opinion, siguro may nag-iisip dyan na I'm just doing this for the clout or anything. Whatever. You guys can say whatever you want. I'm not gonna put ads on this video. I'm not gonna overly edit this video or anything. Just my pure unadulterated opinion on the matter as an ex-medical professional. So, I'll do my best din para i-explain to in Tagalog. Pero kung mag-Taglish man ako, sana maintindihan nyo pa rin. Ang hirap i-explain in TLDR kasi ang dami nangyari. Pero mamaya-maya, during this video, iisa-isahin natin yung mga nangyaring issues. Okay? Pero if you guys wanna know everything in a more broader aspect, pumunta muna kayo sa video ni Yeng Constantino, considering kung hindi niya pa nadidelete yun. Tapos balik kayo dito if you guys want my feedback about it. So, alright, so simulan na natin. Okay, assuming na napanood nyo na yung video ni Yeng, napakinggan nyo na lahat ng hinanain niya dun sa vlog niya, we're gonna try and understand yung mga perspective ng bawat party. Alright, so Yeng Constantino's perspective versus the perspective of the doctor or yung mga medical professional. So let's start dun sa mga initial interactions ni Yeng sa doktorang yun. Okay, let's say for example, napasok ko na yung asawa ko, tapos I'm panicking, I'm so confused, di ko alam mo nangyayari sa asawa ko, di ko alam kung ano pinagagawa ng mga doktor, wala akong kaalam-alam sa medical processes and all that stuff. Papasok si doktora, sasabihin sa akin, uy, napakaseryoso mo naman, kumalma ka nga lang, ganun-ganun. Kung ako si Yeng, mag-iirita rin ako. Kasi syempre, asawa ko yan eh. Di ko alam ang pinagagawa mo sa kanya. Okay lang ba siya? And all that stuff. Sasabihin mo ako, kakalma ako. It's very understandable maiirita si Yeng. Kahit sino naman siguro, kahit kung ano ka pa man, maano ka talaga, maiirita ka talaga. Kasi you wanna know, you wanna be assured na there's something good going on sa asawa mo or sa loved one mo. Hindi yung tipong papakalma ka lang. Don't tell me to stay calm. Okay? Parang ganun. So, it's understandable. Yung reaction ni Yeng, natural lang yun. Alright? I'll give her the benefit of the doubt dun sa issue na yun. Now, on the part ng medical professional, kung ako yung doktor na yun, ang mali ko dun would be, I lack empathy. Alright? Hindi ko tama si Yeng, hindi na-validate yung feelings niya. Kasi, asawa niya yun eh. Tapos, nagpapanik siya and she's confused. So, as a medical professional, you shouldn't really give them such kind of assurance or words na malma ka lang, napakaseryoso mo na lang. The best way to do that would be to actually explain the situation. If you have time to tell the relative na kumalma lang o masyado kang seryoso, then at least give them the right amount of info, okay? Na tipong, eto yung nangyari sa asawa mo, okay lang naman siya, Glasgow Coma Scale is all good, ibig sabihin, wala naman masyadong traumatic, o di naman severe yung nangyayari sa kanya, but we'll still monitor them, ganun. So, sorry sa mga doctors dyan, I'm not trying to tell you guys how it works, pero this is just me trying to let you guys know that it doesn't hurt to be more empathetic sa mga pasyente natin or sa mga relatives sa mga pasyente natin kasi it's gonna go a long way. Hindi naman siya ganun kalaking issue. It's just more appreciated pag ganun. Now, on the defense of the doctor, nakita ko naman yung itsura niya and it seems like she's been in the profession for quite a long time already. Tapos, based from my experiences with working with doctors, pag ganun na yung attitude ng doktor, yung tipong petics na siya, ganun. She pretty much knows what she's doing already. Alam niya na. Ganun siya kampante dun sa pag-assess sa pasyente niya, sa pag-deal sa pasyente niya. So, minsan hindi talaga maiiwasan yun. Although, again, it would be appreciated ng general public, ng mga pasyente natin, if we be more empathetic. Alright? I know the doctors need to be calm. Kailangan talagang kalmado sila. They shouldn't panic and all that stuff. Pero yung gusto ko lang i-validate yung sinabi nga ni Yeng na naintindihan niya rin na parang mali yung signals na binibigay ng doktor sa kanya. Alright, that's why napalala lang lalo yung anxiety ni Yeng Constantino. Gusto ko nga lang i-share din, pag nakita niyo yung doktor niyo, na petiks lang, na tipong sobrang confident niya sabihin yung mga pinagsasabi niya about sa kalagayan ng pasyente niya, it means na talagang kaya niya yung pasyente yun. She got it. Yung parang tipo, no need to worry about anything. I got this. Your husband's all good. I will just continue monitoring him and all that stuff. Don't worry. Parang ganun yung attitude niya. Alright? May mga, pag matagal ka ng doktor, tapos halimbawa, what do you call this? Ang dami mo ng mga cases na ganun din. Magkakaroon ka talaga ng attitude siguro na ganun. I mean, there are cases na sobrang sungit din ng mga doktor. No offense sa mga doktor, pero I'm not here to shame you guys as well. I'm here to let people understand na I know the predicament na yung mga doktor, grabe, mga 48 hours yan gising. Nagpapagising na sa kanila kape and the drive to help people. Okay? So, gusto ko rin paalam sa general public na tao rin kami mga healthcare professionals. Kami, we would stay, wala kaming breaks or anything. We would handle like 20 patients in one day. Tapos iba-iba pang mga cases yan. So, isipin nyo na lang guys mga pinagdadaanan namin. So, if ever nakita nyo yung doktor na nagawa naman niya yung dapat niyang gawin sa pasyente and all that stuff, pero let's say for some may attitude lang, please don't hold that against us. Alright? Tao rin kami. Pag minsan naiirita rin kami. Pero that won't hinder us from giving you guys the right amount of care or the adequate care. Pero when it comes to verbal stuff or parang attitude and all that stuff, pag nakita niyo nag-attitude na yung doktor or parang irritable, most likely sobrang pagod na yan. Alright? Lalo na dito sa Pinas. I'll talk about that more in detail later on sa poor system ng healthcare dito sa Pilipinas and why pati hindi lang yung mga pasyente yung nagsasuffer, pero pati rin yung mga healthcare professionals nagsasuffer din. So yun lang, that's just me explaining to you. I just want everyone to understand both sides, okay? Yeng and the healthcare professional side. Alright, so balik muna ulit tayo. Yeng Constantino, alright, Yeng Constantino sa perspective. Nakikita ko yung mga asawa ko, may mga iba-ibang instruments na ginagawa and all that stuff, tapos wala akong kaalam kung anong ginagawa yun, ba't yung ginagawa yun. Sinabi niya na tipong, dapat ini-explain nyo yan sa akin, ganyan. Tama rin si Yeng, na dapat it's within the patient's rights or the rights of the relatives na malaman or masabi ng doktor, ma-explain ng isang representative kung anong ginagawang mga procedures doon sa pasyente. Alright? You guys, that's your right and you have to exercise that right. Pero, nangyari kasi, okay, doctor side, ang priority ko dito, ang focus ko dito is yung pasyente ko. Alright? Yung pasyente ko. So, dapat magawa ko muna, ma-render ko muna lahat ng care ko sa pasyente ko, tapos dapat ma-assess ko na siya and everything, before I do anything else na invasive. Alright? So far, yung mga ginawa lang naman assessment is Glasgow Coma Scale. I'll explain that later on. An X-ray and also an ultrasound. Tapos yung parang cranial scanner. So I'll explain those later rin. So, at that time, focus ko yung pasyente ko. I want to make sure everything's okay muna sa pasyente ko. Tapos mamaya ako na i-explain sa relatives. Alright? So, on the side of Yeng, hindi ko alam nangyayari. Dapat, kung, halimbawa guys, may mga hospital sa atin, or may mga hospital tayong mga loved ones natin, tapos sa hospital tayo, let's give the attending physicians or the healthcare workers ample time to attend to our patients muna. Alright? Bigyan nyo muna silang intindihin nyo muna yung predicament nila. Pag pumunta sila sa'yo, ibig sabihin yan, magigipag-usap na yun sa'yo or something like that. Doon na kayo magtanong kung ano man nangyayari. You have the right to demand that. You have to exercise your right to know kung anong ginagawa sa pasyente. Okay? Yun lang guys. I just want both parties to understand each other. Okay? Patient side, medical worker side. Alright? Just give us ample time to deal with our patients, and once we have time, dun kayo magtanong or mangulit or kung ano-ano pa man. Kasi madalas ito nangyayari sa mga lalo na sa mga public hospitals na tipong imbis na asikasuhin namin yung pasyente namin, we are getting distracted from all the shouting from all the irritated relatives na nakikialam Alright? Let us do our job first before we go to you guys. Kasi pag may nangyari sa pasyenteng yan, it's gonna be on you guys. It's gonna be on us sa mga medical professionals na hindi namin na-render yung care na yun dahil ang kukulit ng mga relatives. Ang dami niyan. Alright, guys, I don't wanna go into too much detail about that. Pero, yun lang, guys. I just want everyone to understand each other. Alright, guys. So, alright. Ito pa, guys, remember yung sinabi ni Yeng na tipong may mga ibang physicians na nandoon na galing sa ibang hospital. Alright? Tandaan nyo yun. Ibig sabihin, understaffed yung hospital na yun. Even yung, di ba yung x-ray guy, wala rin daw. Wala yung taga-operate ng yung x-ray. Wala yung medical technician na yun. Kasi nga, understaffed yung lugar. Alright? So, isipin nyo na lang, understaffed na yung lugar. Ikaw, let's say, for example, ikaw lang yung one of the few doctors na nag-attend doon. So, yun yung hindi alam ng mga pasyente. Yun yung hindi alam ng mga relatives. So, kaya, yung sobrang underappreciated tayo at natawag dun, misunderstood. There's the word. Okay. Hindi lang misunderstood ng mga pasyente at relatives, pag minsan misunderstood pa tayo ng mga colleagues natin, ng mga co-workers natin. We know that. Okay. Tayo mga nasalang na sa clinical field, we nasanay na tayo dyan. Alright, so, naintindihan na natin yung perspective ni Yeng, naintindihan na rin natin yung perspective ni Doktora. Now, again, sobrang natural lang ng mga reactions ni Yeng during the ordeal. Okay? Sobrang understandable. I can empathize on her on that. It's just a natural reaction na tipong mag-aalala ka, you're gonna be confused, you're gonna be irritated kasi wala kang alam, you think na walang nag-attend sa'yo and all that stuff. Very understandable during that ordeal. Ang problema natin dito, which is why I'm making a video about this, is yung ginawa niya after. It's posting a video with the name and the picture of the doctor, which is dapat bawal yun. You cannot take pictures of the medical staff while they're working. And not only that, you're questioning the credibility of that medical professional who, again, siguro pagod na. She's been through hell dun sa shift niya and all that stuff, 48 hours gising baka, and she's still trying to give adequate care dun sa taong, sa asawa mo. Tapos even after a day of posting your video, 1 million views agad, monetized, tapos, kita mo, ang taas-taas na ng dislike compared sa likes. Tapos, makikita mo rin, ang dami na rin nagko-criticize sa'yo, ang dami ng explanation kung bakit mali yung ginawa mo and all that stuff. And yet, we're still not getting any feedback from you. I don't know kung tulog ka pa or may gig ka, you're too busy to read everything or watch your video again and all that stuff. Pero it wouldn't hurt to, kung aware ka na, it wouldn't hurt to tweet something or post a status na you're apologizing or you're trying to explain more into detail kung bakit ganun yung naisip mo and all that stuff. Wala, no redemption yet. Hindi mo malang ma-delete yung video, nothing. So, we're gonna explain more into detail bakit mali itong ginawa niya. The only thing wrong with the ginawa ni Yeng, actually sa video niya, is to post yung picture at yung pangalan ng doktora. Kasi it's a form, kahit anong angulo mo tingnan, it's a form of mob link. Okay, you're trying to get sympathy from your viewers, from your fans, para mapahiya yung doktorang yun. Kahit ano pang sabihin mo, that's the type or that's the kind of message it's gonna portray sa mga nanonood. Okay? So, ipapaliwanag ko na ngayon kung bakit hindi dapat humantong sa ganung paraan yung issue na to. Alright? First of all, yung doktora, hindi siya nagkulang when it comes to giving adequate care dun sa husband ni Yeng Constantino. Okay? She was able to assess the patient properly, na binigyan na rin, nagawa na rin ng imagery and all that stuff. I'll explain more into dito yung mga ginawa ng doktor, yung mga process kung bakit na ginawa yun. And also, kung may problema ka doon sa isang medical professional, hindi mo idadaan niya sa social media. Alright? Idadaan mo muna yan sa admin ng hospital. Alright? You gotta go to yung hierarchy ng institution. You gotta go isusumbong mo muna yan sa admin. Alright? If you're unhappy, if you have any problems, isusumbong muna para maimbestigahan nila. Hindi yung diretso kaagad social media para maghingi ng simpatsya. Ang nakita ko lang mali ng doktor doon is yung lack of empathy niya nga towards the feelings of Yeng. Alright? Hindi nga na-validate yung feelings ni Yeng, tapos masyado siyang aesthetics tingnan. Pero again, in-explain ko na bakit ganun yung doktor na yan. Alright? Again, didn't have to go through this. So next, I have to prove to you guys na walang malpractice na nangyari. Okay, so I'm gonna explain to you guys yung mga procedures na ginawa ng doktor at yung assessment na ginawa niya dun sa asawa ni Yeng. Alright, medyo mahaba pa tong video na to, but you bear with me if you guys really wanna get educated on this matter. Now, to start this off, gusto ko i-point out yung parang Pinoy culture na pag may sakit tayo, gusto natin may gamot eh. Gusto natin yung tipong may concrete way of dealing with something. Halimbawa, pag sinabi ng doktor, ay, yung sipon mo, itubig mo lang yan, hindi mo na kailangan ng gamot dyan, alright? Pero tayo, yung sasabihin ng mga magulang natin or yung mga, mga guardians natin, hindi, Doc, bigyan mo na akong gamot para tanggal lunas, parang bigay lunas agad, para tanggal agad tong gamot na yun. Ganun yung mindset ng karamihan ng Pinoy. Hanggat walang ginagawang tipong action, concrete action, hindi tayo makakonvince na may nangyari talaga or may ginawa talaga. So, nangyari doon sa asawa ni Yeng, nagkaroon siya ng concussion kasi tumalon nga, nag-cliff dive. Again, kasalanan nyo yun, nag-cliff dive kayo, pinilit mo yung asawa mag-cliff dive, alright? Not that I want to blame you, but again, I'm sick and tired of hearing people blaming our doctors for doing their job when in fact, kasalanan nyo naman in the first place kung bakit nandun kayo sa, sa sitwasyon na yun, kung bakit kayo nasa hospital. Alright? It wasn't a freak accident. You guys risked your bodies in jumping in that water without any prior experience. Kahit takot na yung asawa mo. Okay? Sorry to blame you for this, pero yun nga, I have to put it into your minds, pati kayo manunood, then the next time you guys go to the hospital na alam nyo sarili nyo kung bakit kayo napunta doon at kasalanan nyo kung ba't napunta kayo doon, I don't wanna hear you guys freaking complaining about the healthcare na binibigay sa inyo kasi kayo ang you just, basta tangina. Kayo kasalanan nyo, ba't kayo nandun eh? Okay, sorry about that guys. Medyo nanggigil ako. Sorry, Yeng. Pero I hope you guys understand kung bakit ko sinabi yan. Now, going back dun sa, sa situation. So, kasama ni Yeng, tumalon, mali yung impact, nagka-concussion, nagka-mild amnesia. So, para sa atin, para dun sa mga general public na walang, hindi masyado napag-aralan yung brain concussions and all that stuff, magpapanik tayo. Kasi amnesia yan eh. Nakita natin sa Hollywood, nakita natin sa mga pelikula, teleserye na pag na ganun, nagka-amnesia, para, oh shit, ang lala na nito. Pero doon sa kaming mga medical professionals, before kami mag-jump into conclusion na sobrang lala nito, we have an assessment scale. Tawag dyan, Glasgow Coma Scale. Alright, dito namin malalaman kung kaano ka-severe ba may nangyari, kung kaano kalala yung impact, or kung may bleeding na nangyari, may increase in intracranial pressure and all that stuff. So, let me, but first, before that, I want to show you guys how the brain works during a concussion, okay? Okay, guys, so bear with me with this low production visualization. Gagamitin ko ng MS Paint. But anyway, this is your brain, guys, alright? Apparently, not everyone has one, but it's the most important organ we have in our body kasi it pretty much, it controls everything. Wala yan, wala tayo. In gaming terms, ang brain natin ay yung processor motherboard natin. Okay? Ganun ka-importante ang brain natin. Kaya, kahit konting ugal lang sa brain natin, it could mean something dangerous or something mild. It depends dun sa damage. Okay? Kaya kapag nagbo-boxing, pag natamaan sa jaw or kung sa tamang, sa isang solid punch, nahihimata yung tao to the point na tipong pagkagising nila, asan ako and all that stuff. That's a concussion. So, ganun din yung nangyari sa asawa ni Yeng. Mind you guys, sa mga hindi pa nakapag-cliff dive or sa mga hindi pa nakaka-experience sa tumalon from a high place towards water, hindi malambot ang tubig, guys. Alright? Pag mali yung landing nyo sa tubig or yung impact nyo sa tubig, masakit po yun. Okay? So, pag tumalon ka from a really high bridge, pwede ka na mamatay just by dropping into water, no matter how deep the water is. Pag mali yung pagtalon mo, mali yung landing mo, position mo, you could die or you could face serious injury. So, yung nangyari sa asawa ni Yeng, brain concussion. So, nagkaroon ng mild amnesia. Kasi nandito lahat ng memories nyo eh. Pag tumama kung naugay ang brain nyo dahil sa maling impact, it's gonna affect a part of your brain. Pero it doesn't mean na magkakaroon ng permanent damage yun. Alright? Like I said, parang sa boxing lang, pag nasunto ka, na-knockout ka, magigising ka, tapos wala kang alam kung ano nangyari. Alright? So, ganun yan. Anything that happens to the brain will have direct effect on your memory or your body as a whole. Ngayon, ang pinaka-iniingatan natin dito or pinaka-tinitingnan natin when it comes to patients na nagkaroon ng concussion, if nagkaroon ng bleeding sa utak. Kasi, tingnan nyo, nauga lang, di ba? Ang may epekto agad. Paano pa kaya pag dumudugo na? Pag dumugo ang utak natin, magkakaroon ng pressure dito kasi dumudugo eh. It's taking up space dito sa brain. Pag nagkaroon ng pressure yan, natutulak yung brain and all that stuff, that, depende sa position kung saan yung hemorrhage, that could affect either motor functions, that could affect consciousness, that could affect your memory and all that stuff. So, ito yung iniingatan natin. Alright? And that's why my assessment tool kami or scale into knowing if nagkakaroon ba ng bleeding or may intracranial pressure na namumuo dun sa brain natin. Okay? Are you guys still following? Sorry kung magulo ako mag-explain, pero basta yun. Basta tandaan nyo, the brain is so important. Anything that happens to it, no matter how minute, could affect you seriously. So, yeah, may basehan talaga kung bakit nagpapanik si Yeng dun sa kondisyon ng asawa niya. Okay, so let's explain kung ano yung Glasgow Coma Scale. So, ito yung Glasgow Coma Scale. We've been using this assessment tool for many years. It's been proven by several studies already. Kaya, ito pa rin yung parang isa sa mga gold standard ways of assessing patients na nagkaroon ng traumatic head injuries. Okay? Student nurse pa lang kami, tinuturuan na to sa amin. Okay? So, isa ito sa mga pinakadahilan kung bakit petiks-petiks na yung doktor o bakit kampante siya dun sa situation ng asawa ni Yeng. At ito rin yung basehan din kung bakit sinabi rin ng ng mga unang na-meet ni Yeng na mga doktor na parang, medyo okay pa naman yung asawa mo, pero just to be sure, let's monitor him after 6 hours, mga ganun-ganun. Kasi ito yung ginamit nilang scale. So, dito pa lang, malalaman mo na kung may mild or severe brain injury na nangyari during acute situations or sa mga biglaan namang nangyayari. So, how does the Glasgow Coma Scale work or how does the GCS scoring system work? So, may tatlong categories: eye-opening response, verbal response, and the motor response. So, opening response, maximum na makukuha mo points is 4. Sa verbal is 5. Sa motor, 6. Kita mo naman sa, diba? sa picture. So, the maximum points na pwede mo makukuha dito is 15. The minimum is 3. Alright? So, depende sa score na makukuha after the overall assessment, malalaman namin kung mild, severe, or okay lang yung pasyente. So, let's start. Eye-opening response. Kitang-kita nyo dun sa video ni Yeng na yung asawa niya is awake. Alright? Eyes open spontaneously, nakakapagsalita siya. Eyes open spontaneously, 4 points agad. Eyes open to verbal command or speech or shout. Ibig sabihin, tulog siya, tapos pag ginanon mo, dun siya magigising. Ganun yun. Now, eyes open to pain, mabibigay lang yan when it comes to tulog yung pasyente or unconscious yung pasyente, tapos binigyan niyo siya ng parang sharp pain. Let's say, for example, susi, linagay mo sa paa niya or ginasgas mo sa palms ng kamay niya, nagising siya, doon, 2 points lang. No eye opening, comatose, 1 point. Gets yun na? Alright, so far, 4 points na yung asawa ni Yeng. Next, verbal response. Alright, 5 points pag oriented. Paano ba yung oriented? Aware siya sa pangalan niya, aware siya sa time and place, and aware siya sa pretty much yung paligid niya. Alright, so 5 points yun. Confused conversation but able to answer questions. Ibig sabihin parang, okay pa naman, ganyan. Nandito tayo sa yata, ganun. Medyo confused. 4 points yun. Inappropriate responses, word discernible. Ibig sabihin, tipong, tinanong mo, anong oras na? Tapos sasabihin niya, hotdog. Ganun. Inappropriate response. Now, next, 2 points. Incomprehensible sounds or speech. Pag tinanong mo, anong oras na? 2 points yun. No verbal response, comatose, 1 point. Alright, gets nyo na? Verbal response. So, I'd probably give him 5 points or 4 points. Kung confused pa siya, hindi ko kasi alam kung ano sinagot niya dun sa conversation. But, nakita ko sa mga pictures ni Yeng dun sa thumbnail pa lang, nakikiti pa naman yung pasyente and all that stuff, nakapagsalita siya along the way. So, either 5 or 4 points. Still good. Alright, next. Motor response, guys. 6 points. Obeys commands for movement. Pag sinabi mo, itaas mo kamay mo, tataas niya. And all that stuff. Pag sinabi mo, point your finger to your nose, point niya agad. 6 points yun. Next, 5 points, purposeful movement to painful stimulus. Gagalaw lang siya ng malakas pag sinaktan siya. Or pag kinurot mo and all that stuff, gagalaw siya. Next, 4 points, withdraws from pain. Ano pa pinagkaiba nito dun sa previous one? Withdraws from pain, ito yung mga tipong medyo nakatulog or nakahiga na lang. Tapos pag sinaktan mo, ang response lang nila is, ganun, parang, kapag ganun siya. Nararamdaman niya pa rin yung pain na yun. Pero dito, hinang-hina na rin siya. Next, 3 points. Abnormal spastic flexion, decorticate posture. Ibig sabihin, ganito na lang siya. Ganito na yung itsura niya. Alright? Hindi siya gagalaw because of pain, pero automatic ganito na siya. Pag ganito pa lang, malala na yun. Alright? Next, extensor response or decerebrate posture, 2 points. Kabaliktaran nito, lahat naka-extend, naka-ganyan siya. Basta hindi ko mapakita sa video sa ano, you guys can search the kung ano itsura nun. And next, no motor response, totally comatose, nakagalaw, wala nang no flexion, no rigidity in the muscles and anything. Gulay. So yan guys, let's score yung asawa ni Yeng. Alright, eye-opening response, 4 points yan kasi open spontaneously. Next, verbal response, I'd give him, sige, gawin na nating 4 instead of 5. Alright, next. Motor response, I'll give him 6 points kasi sinabi nga rin ni Yeng dun sa video na pag pinapagawa siya ng mga movements and all that stuff, nagagawa naman ang asawa ni Yeng. So, 6 points. In total, he got 14 points in the GCS scale. Ibig sabihin, nagkaroon lang siya ng minor brain injury. Nothing too serious. Alright? So, 14 points, all good. Pero, we can't be too sure. Kaya nga sinasabi ng mga ibang physicians na we have to wait for 6 hours. Bakit? Balik tayo dito sa brain natin. Alright, sorry. So, pag nagkaroon tayo ng concussion, hindi ibig sabihin agad na may bleeding. Kaya lang, we have to be sure. We have to monitor the patient after 6 hours. Titingnan natin kung mag-iiba ulit yung Glasgow Coma Scale niya. Kami mga nurses, ina-assess namin kahit every 2 hours, every 4 hours, ina-assess namin yung pasyente kung may paninibago dun sa GCS niya. Kung bababa yung score or babalik sa taas. Ano nangyari? Pag nagkaroon tayo ng brain trauma, it's either walang injury or magkakaroon ng brain hemorrhage. Yung brain hemorrhage na yan, that could take almost 6 hours para mag-manifest yung signs ng brain hemorrhage. Kasi hindi siya yung parang sobrang severe dun sa case ni Yeng. Hindi siya yung sobrang severe na may bleeding agad kasi nakaabot pa siya sa hospital and then okay naman yung mga signs and symptoms niya. It's all good. So, but, just to be sure, baka kasi maliit yung sugat sa brain, mag-seep yung dugo paunti-unti until mag-build up yan. Alright? So, yun yung bina-watch out ng mga tao or ng mga doktor na yun yung binabalaan nila kay Yeng after 6 hours. Dapat walang vomiting, walang change in the GCS scale and all that stuff. So, they were just trying to be sure. Ito rin yung dahilan kung bakit pina-x-ray muna yung asawa ni Yeng just to make sure na walang bleeding kasi pag if there's a lot of fluids or bleeding na nangyayari, makikita rin yan sa x-ray. Also, ang pinaka-advisable dyan would be a CT scan. Matic dapat yan, may CT scan. Pero for some reason, walang CT scan na nangyari or walang CT scan doon sa hospital na yun, which is another point na to prove na there's a shitty thing that's happening sa healthcare system sa ibang mga hospitals natin, especially sa mga barrio or sa mga rural areas. Also, yung nagtataka si Yeng, bakit inu-ultrasound? Kasi dapat daw pangbuntis yan. Now, if hindi ka nag-aral ng medical profession or wala kang alam about sa ultrasound in general, yun talaga isipin mo, pangbuntis lang yan. Pero, ang ultrasound, ginagamit rin yan to visualize sa katawan natin kung may excess fluid ba dyan. So, again, they're checking for bleeding. Alright? Checking for bleeding sa upper thoracic area and even, I'm not sure kung chinek din yung utak. Pero, yun nga, they were using what was available doon. Kasi walang CT scan for some reason. I don't know. And then, may ginamit, cranial scanner. Pwede rin yung gamitin. Kaya lang, yun nga, siguro isang mali siguro yun na nakakahon pa. Kasi you should be able to use that instrument at the moment's notice. So, minus point yun dun sa institution. Kaya lang, sa pagkaintindi ko kung bakit nakakahon pa yun, they never got to use that in the first place. Wala pa silang pasyente ever na ginamitan nun, kaya nakabox yun, or hindi siya ginagamit masyado. Kaya may manual yan. Okay? Kasi kahit kami during my nursing days, hindi namin ginamit yan or hindi namin hindi namin napag-aralan yung paggamit ng cranial scanner kasi it's kind of rare. Kaya nga yung isang doktor, di ba, nagulat din, wow, meron kayo niyan, and all that stuff. So siguro since nagpapanik na rin siya, kita-kita sa mukha niya, ginamitan na rin ng cranial scanner. Trinay gamitan ng cranial scanner para mahimasmasan man lamang si Yeng sa kondisyon ng asawa niya. Pero unfortunately, mas dumagdag tuloy yung anxiety ni Yeng kasi hindi gumana yung cranial scanner na yun. Pero it would still be appreciated kung gumagana yun para thoroughly assess yung pasyente yun. Pero again, the doctor was well within her capabilities in assessing the patient. She was able to provide adequate care dun sa asawa ni Yeng. She was able to hindi naman niya napabayaan. There was full attention towards the patient. Hindi naman nagkulang yung doktor sa pagbibigay ng attention dun sa pasyente mismo. So, and I didn't really see any other protocols being violated. No malpractice, no negligence. It was all good on my book. So, if anything, this ordeal na nangyari kay Yeng at sa asawa niya at sa mga na-experience nila sa hospital na yun, mostly reflects the poor healthcare system na meron ang karamihan ng mga rural hospitals or ng mga barrio hospitals, guys, okay? Here's the reality, guys. I've been out of the clinical practice for 5 years now. Pero based from the accounts ni Yeng at based from the accounts ng mga kakilala ko na nasa clinical settings na ngayon for 5 years, wala pa rin pinagbago, wala masyadong na-improve sa current healthcare system ng Pilipinas. Alright? I mean, let's be real here, guys. Lalo na sa mga, sorry sa mga, nasa mga medical field ngayon, mga colleagues ko, at sa mga nanonood. But, let's accept it. Alam nyo to our healthcare system is pretty effed up. Alright? Kahit private institution pa yan, ang daming pagkukulang. Alright? I don't know why hindi pa rin na-improve siya. Pero mostly kahit before pa, it's all about the lack of support from the government and also yung standards talaga ng healthcare dito hindi talaga nasusunod. Alright? As evidenced by dun sa sinabi nga ni Yeng, alright, they were in a rural hospital. There's lack of staff as mentioned by Yeng na tipong may mga iba pang doctor na ina-outsource from another hospital just for an emergency kasi nga kulang yung mga doktor. You guys have to realize this. Kayo mga nanonood na walang kamuwang-muwang sa pinagdadaanan namin mga healthcare workers. They are severely understaffed. Nurses taking care of 20 patients in a shift tapos 3 lang sila sa isang station per day. Ano ba dapat yung standard? 1:1 or 1:2 dapat. Anong nangyayari 1:20? Ganun yung sa mga nurses. Paano pa kayo mga doctors? Buong, hindi lang station yung hinahandle nila, pati yung buong institution, handle nila yung mga pasyente doon. Alright? These doctors, yung mga natitira ngayon sa rural hospitals, yung the ones who have the guts to even get stationed sa mga public hospitals sa mga rural areas, they are severely undercompensated. Tapos, tipong mga 48 hours sila gising, para lang mabigyan ng care yung mga pasyente. You guys have to understand this, guys. Sobrang pangit ng healthcare. Ang nagsasuffer hindi lang yung mga pasyente, pero pati yung mga healthcare workers natin. Alright? Kung ano ang pinangit ng healthcare system sa Pinas, it's being overly compensated naman ng mga hardworking healthcare workers natin. Okay? Yung iba nagsasabi dyan na nag-doctor na sila, nag-nurse lang sila para lang sa pera. Ibahin nyo yung mga taong nagtatrabaho sa public hospitals natin, sa mga rural areas natin. Kasi they are more than willing to sacrifice their time and yung experience nila or yung buhay nila to save lives dun sa mga rural hospitals na yan. You guys have no idea. Ito guys, here's the reality. Private institution ang sweldo ng isang nurse sa isang private institution dito sa Pilipinas, usually 7K to yung pinakamataas 16 to 20k. Alright, sobrang ano na yun, sobrang high-end na yung hospital na yun na 16 to 17k yung sweldo sa isang private nurse. Okay? Pero grabe, iba 7k lang a month I'm talking about a month. 7k a month. Can you imagine that shit? Paano pa kaya sa mga public hospital? Actually, mas mataas ng konti yung sweldo ng mga public nurses. Okay? Ang problema nga lang, they're working in a very poor environment. Okay? Siguro ang sweldo nila mga 10k, 10 to 12k a month. 10 to 12k a month, guys. And then, how many hours do they work? Lampas 8 hours pa. 8 hours to 12 hours. Pag minsan walang break yan. Tapos, tapos nagpapahinga lang sila, 2 days a week? Na 12 hours, puro 12 hours sila. Tapos yung mga pasyente nila, mga 20, gano'n. Imagine that, guys. Kaya nyo ba yun? And then, kaya marami mga healthcare workers or maraming taong galit kay Yeng sa ginawa niya. Kasi imagine, public hospital na yun, and then you're trying to shame a doctor who's more than willing to be stationed there, na siguro hindi mo alam rin yung pinagdaanan niya. Tapos magrereklamo kayo, irereklamo niyo yung pangalan niya. You're trying to take away her credibility because of something stupid you guys did sa vacation niyo. Isipin niyo yung journey ng isang tao sa pagiging isang doktor. It takes years, guys. Takes freaking several years. Guys, 4 years of pre-med and then 4 years of med school. 8 years na yun. Isang buhay na ng tao yun, ha? Lifetime na yun. Next, 2 to 3 years of specializing on something. And then after that, hindi ka magre-residency ka pa nun. And then after that, 2 to 3 years of fellowship or resident. I'm not sure anymore. Pero isipin niyo yun, guys, ang tagal ng proseso para maging doktor. Tapos once na naging doktor ka na, you're just doing your job, helping your patients. Tapos tatartuhin mo kaming ganun. Tatartuhin niyo yung mga doktor ng ganun. They are severely underappreciated. Nakakawalang gana. Kaya nga, karamihan ng mga healthcare workers ngayon, sana yung gustong punta, sana yung goal nila, abroad. Kasi yung working conditions doon, mas maganda. Also, mas mataas yung sweldo. Ang nurse ng sweldo doon sa abroad, mas mataas pa sa doktor sa abroad. Magkano ba ang nurses? Probably pag sa UK ka nagtrabaho, 200k pesos yan a month. Alright? Mas mataas pa sa US. Compare that nung sinabi kong 7k lang or pag minsan nga 6k nga lang eh. Pag minsan nga rin, itong worst para na magkaroon ng experience yung mga nurses dito, they have to pay the hospital or the institution itself para na magka-experience sila for 2 years. Ganun kalala yung sistema dito, guys. Alright, so this isn't about the nurse. Dapat ngayon, this isn't about the nurses and all that stuff. This is supposed to be for the doctor na inano ni Yeng. Pero again, I have to show you guys, I have to tell you guys na you guys have to understand kung yung predicament din ng mga healthcare workers natin. Huwag natin sila abusuhin. Alright? Tao rin sila and they work just as hard as anyone else or maybe even harder. They're exposing themselves to different types of illness. Patayin na nila sarili nila para lang mabuhay yung ibang tao. And ang kapalit nun is sigaw ng mga relatives, sigaw ng pasyente, the bullshit and all that stuff. Pag mismo iba nga, nangiinit talaga yung dugo ko pag nakakita akong may mga video na yung pasyente, sinasaktan yung mga healthcare workers for doing their job, minumura and all that stuff. Nakakagigil, guys. Alright? So, that's why I'm making this video. I hope you guys understand that the next time na ma-hospitalize kayo at binigyan kayo ng adequate care ng healthcare workers or kung sino man yung nag-attend sa inyo, pasalamatan nyo, guys. Alright? Kami nga wala kami pasalamat eh. Sigaw lang. Kami pa yung mangingiti para sa inyo para wala lang, parang pampalubag-loob lang. It's really hard. So going back dun sa ni Yeng, maintindihan ko siguro she still shared yung experiences niya with the doctor, with the understaff ng So going back dun sa situation ni Yeng, again, maintindihan ko kung bakit galit siya, maintindihan ko kung gagawa siya ng video and tell her viewers na medyo bulok yung sistema ng hospital and then yung experiences niya with the doctor. Pero pinakamali niya is naming the doctor and naming and showing her picture. if there's anyone to blame, hindi yung doctor. Blame the system. Alright? Blame the system, not the person. Ganun yun. Alright? Mas maintindihan ko pa kung sobrang magagalit siya kung may malpractice or negligence talaga nangyayari. Pero wala eh. Everything was within adequate care dun sa ginawa ng doktor. So, ayun, oh my God. So, sana nag-focus na lang talaga si Yeng dun sa pag-call out sa poor healthcare system. And, ginawa naman niya yun sa video niya. Pero yun nga, napunta yung focus dun sa doktor eh. Pero again, sa mga nanonood ngayon sa video na to, and especially if you're an influential person when it comes to the healthcare system dito sa Pilipinas, I hope you guys do something. I don't know kung ano nangyayari. Bakit after 5 years, wala pa ring improvement yung healthcare system dito? I don't know. I'm calling out to the up-and-coming senators natin. I hope you guys do something. Taasan yung sweldo ng mga nurses. Put more budget into the healthcare system. Anything. We want improvement, lalo na sa working conditions ng mga healthcare professionals natin and the compensation. Okay? It's not just for us, but also for the patients na inaalagaan nila. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Dami ko pa sana gustong sabihin, pero pagod na ako, pause na ako. Pag may na-miss naman ako mga points, let me know in the comment section, or just look at the comment section dun sa video ni Yeng. Nandun naman din yung mga hinanain ng ibang mga healthcare professionals at mga nag-empathize with the healthcare providers. And yun lang naman, guys. That's pretty much it. Oh yeah, congratulations nga pala sa mga kabatch ko na tumuloy sa medical field. Ngayon, magdo-doctor na sila. Kakagraduate lang nila sa medicine, and now they're gonna go through their clerkship. Good luck sa inyo. It's gonna be konting kembot na lang. Mga residente na kayo. Okay? I hope madala nyo yung empathy ng pagiging nurse dun sa pagiging doktor nyo. And I hope to na mapakita nyo sa mga pasyente nyo at sa mga karamihan na that we care. Alright? We actually care. Okay, wala na akong masabi iba. Thank you guys for watching, and ayun, mag-ingat na lang kayo. Okay? Love you guys, and no to doctor shaming and to our allied medical professionals. Ayun. Ingat guys.